11 Stoic Things Introverts Secretly Love. Marcus Aurelius once remarked, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." This resonates deeply with introverts, who are often seen as reticent and introspective, choosing to step back from the constant buzz of society. Despite their quiet demeanor, introverts possess a rich inner world, embracing activities and environments that align with their calm and collected nature. Much like the principles of Stoicism, they may not seek the spotlight or the chaos of crowded venues, but they cherish deep connections, meaningful conversations, and the tranquility that aligns with their core values. In today's episode on Stoic in Your Life, we delve into the 11 Stoic things introverts secretly love through the lens of Stoicism. Join us as we explore these hidden treasures, affirming that silence, indeed, holds its own profound eloquence. Number 1. Having the house to themselves. In the quietude of solitude, where the world's cacophony fades into a whisper, introverts find a sanctuary. Having the house entirely to themselves is not merely a preference, but a profound source of rejuvenation. It's here in the unobserved corners of solitude that they can truly relax, unfettered by the pressing demands or the expectations of others. As Seneca once aptly noted, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. This cherished solitude is not born from a lack of love for family or friends. Rather, it stems from the deep-seated need for introspection and personal space, a time to recharge one's mental batteries. For introverts, the presence of others can sometimes act as a barrier to comfort, making it challenging to unwind fully. The solitude of being home alone offers a precious reprieve from this social navigation, providing the freedom to engage in personal interests, reflect, or simply bask in the quiet. In these moments alone, introverts are free from judgment and the continuous need to explain their behaviors or choices. They can follow their own rhythms, whether it's reading a book, pondering life's mysteries, or engaging in a creative pursuit, all without the subtle but persistent gaze of outside observers. Here they can be themselves in the most unfiltered sense, embracing and enjoying their quirks without explanation or interruption. Connecting these practices to modern life, it's crucial to recognize and respect these needs for solitude, especially in a world that often prizes constant connectivity and social interaction. For introverts especially, the ability to withdraw periodically is not a luxury, but a necessity for emotional and psychological well-being. Thus, embracing these moments of solitude can lead to a more balanced, reflective life, deeply aligned with Stoic principles of inner tranquility and self-sufficiency. To all introverts, and indeed anyone who finds solace in solitude, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Let us take this to heart and seek out those quiet moments, for in them we find our truest selves and our deepest joys. Number 2. Going for long walks alone. Going for long walks alone offers a unique and cherished solace for many introverts. Have you ever noticed how refreshing it is to step outside, feeling the gentle brush of the wind, hearing the subtle rustle of leaves, and fully immersing yourself in the ambiance of your surroundings? This simple act of walking alone provides introverts with a precious opportunity to be alone with their thoughts, to reflect without interruptions. For introverts, the value of solitude cannot be overstated. It is during these quiet moments, while taking in the sights, sounds, and smells of nature, that they find themselves free to let their minds wander. This wandering is not aimless, though. It is a purposeful exploration of their inner landscape, where thoughts and feelings can be processed at a natural pace, away from the noise of everyday life. Imagine you've had a challenging day at work, filled with meetings, deadlines, and constant interaction. The moment you step out for a walk, the change of environment acts like a soft reset button, The solitude of the walk allows you to sift through the day's events, categorize emotions and reactions, and slowly, but surely, gain clarity. You begin to see solutions to problems that seemed insurmountable just hours before. Isn't it remarkable how a simple act of walking can clear the mental fog? This cherished practice, while rejuvenating, also serves as a sanctuary from the need for constant social interaction, which can often feel draining for introverts. The silence of solitude is their symphony, allowing them to rejuvenate their minds and replenish their spirits. In the silence, introverts often find a profound sense of peace and clarity, a true path to understanding what really matters most in their lives. Now, let's relate this to a modern-day scenario. Consider Michael, a software developer who, after a particularly taxing week filled with complex project deadlines and intense brainstorming sessions, felt overwhelmed and disconnected. Deciding to disconnect from the digital world, he ventured out for a long walk through the local park. As the evening sun dipped below the horizon, Michael found his stride along the winding paths, each step helping him shed the weight of his professional obligations. By the time he returned home, his earlier anxiety was replaced with a creative solution for his project. He had transformed his stress into productive insight simply through the act of walking alone. Why do you think walking alone has such a profound impact on introverts? Could it be the rhythmic nature of walking that soothes the mind, or perhaps the opportunity to step away from life's demands and reconnect with oneself? As we consider these questions, it's essential to recognize the profound lesson hidden in this simple activity. Walking alone is not just about physical movement. It's a meditative practice that nurtures mental and emotional well-being. It teaches us the importance of giving ourselves permission to step back, to breathe, and to reconnect with what truly matters. In our fast-paced world, where we often rush from one obligation to the next, embracing such moments of solitude can be transformative. So, next time you feel overwhelmed or disconnected, remember the power of taking a long, solitary walk. It's a simple, yet effective way to regain your balance and find clarity. A walk is not just a walk. It's a path to peace and a clearer mind. Number 3. Shopping online. Imagine you're an introvert. The thought of navigating through crowded aisles, the cacophony of noises, and the inevitable small talk that accompanies shopping in a physical store might seem daunting, doesn't it? Now consider the serene alternative offered by online shopping, a haven where you can explore and purchase everything you need from the quiet comfort of your own home. This method of shopping is not just a convenience, it's a profound relief for many introverts. Why, you might wonder, is this form of shopping so appealing to those who cherish their solitude? Firstly, it eliminates the overwhelming sensory overload of crowded spaces and loud environments. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This resonates deeply with the introverted way of thinking, where peace and internal comfort are paramount. Online shopping offers a pathway to maintaining that peace. Moreover, the boundless variety of options available online surpasses what's typically available in physical stores. Introverts, who often take pleasure in careful consideration and deliberate decision-making, find this particularly beneficial. It allows them the space and time to think about their purchases, to weigh their options without the pressure of a salesperson or the impulsive decisions that can come from in-store browsing. Have you ever experienced the relief of finding exactly what you were looking for, without compromise or the fatigue of store hopping? And perhaps the best part, online shopping spares introverts the often dreaded casual small talk with acquaintances, or even friendly store assistants. Instead of rehearsing dialogues or feeling the strain of spontaneous conversation, introverts can relish in the quiet process of selecting, reviewing, and purchasing products. This can be a subtle yet profound joy. So, I invite you to reflect. How does the thought of shopping online make you feel compared to the traditional in-store experience? Do you find a sense of relief in knowing that this alternative exists, especially tailored to your inherent need for quiet and space? As you ponder this, remember that the choices we make in our daily routines, like opting for online shopping, are not just about convenience. They're about aligning our external environment with our internal needs, which is a core principle of Stoic philosophy. It's about choosing serenity and thoughtfulness over discomfort and noise, choices that, while seemingly small, can significantly enhance our well-being. Number 4. Working from home. In an era where the professional landscape is ever evolving, many have discovered the profound joys and efficiencies of working from home. Particularly for introverts, this mode of working isn't just a convenience, it's a sanctuary. The ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Tranquility is when you have quieted the civil war within yourself." For introverts, the tranquility found in a home office mirrors the serene haven Seneca describes, empowering them to thrive in their professional endeavors without external disturbances. Introverts have a unique affinity for working from home, a setting that allows them to wield control over their environment. This autonomy is pivotal, enabling them to dictate the pace of their workday and the intensity of their engagements. Unlike conventional office settings, where the hustle and chatter can be draining, the home office serves as a bespoke retreat tailored to their personal productivity and comfort. Moreover, working from home spares introverts from the often compulsory social interactions that punctuate a typical office day. The obligatory small talk, group lunches, and even the subtle pressures to participate in office politics are all sidestepped. This avoidance of forced socialization is not merely a relief, but a significant reduction in daily stress, contributing to a more focused and pleasurable work experience. The solitude afforded by working from home aligns perfectly with the introvert's need for deep work, those periods of intense concentration where creativity and efficiency bloom. In the silence of solitude, introverts find their minds most agile and their spirits most willing. The Roman Stoic, Marcus Aurelius, noted, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Indeed, for the introvert, the home becomes a physical extension of their inner sanctum, where significant achievements are often born. In today's fast-paced world, the ability to carve out a personal niche where one can work undisturbed is more than a luxury. It's a strategy for well-being and professional success. For introverts, the challenge is not just in finding this space, but in optimizing it to suit their Stoic approach to life: simplicity, efficiency, and harmony. By creating an environment that minimizes stress and maximizes productivity, introverts not only enhance their work quality but also their life quality. As we adapt to new norms in professional settings, introverts could see working from home not just as a temporary arrangement, but as a long-term opportunity to cultivate a work-life balance that truly suits their nature. It is crucial, therefore, to not only embrace these solitary working conditions, but also to enhance them with routines that promote sustained focus and minimal distractions. In conclusion, working from home presents a unique opportunity for introverts to manifest their ideal working conditions. This setting allows them to not only avoid the energy drain of constant social interaction, but also to create a space where their Stoic virtues of focus, discipline, and peace can flourish. As the world shifts more towards flexible work environments, introverts are poised to benefit significantly, turning their natural inclination for solitude into a powerful tool for professional success. Number 5. When plans are canceled. Have you ever felt a secret sense of relief wash over you when plans get canceled? If you're nodding in agreement, you might just be an introvert. This unspoken joy isn't about disliking people or dreading interaction. Rather, it's about the freedom to enjoy your own company without the obligation of social commitments. Introverts often find themselves yearning for a quiet evening at home over a bustling social event. Not because they shun company, but because they cherish their solitude. When plans are unexpectedly canceled, it's like receiving an unexpected gift of time. Time to dive into a beloved book, explore a hobby, or simply unwind in the tranquility of their own space. Picture this. It's Friday afternoon and you've been invited to a colleague's birthday party. You accept the invitation, knowing it's important to make an appearance. But as the hours tick by, a text message arrives. Party canceled due to a venue issue. Suddenly the evening stretches before you, full of possibilities. You opt for a serene walk in the park, followed by an evening curled up with a hot cup of tea and a captivating documentary on the history of Stoic philosophy. In this moment of peace you find not only relaxation, but a profound connection to the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, reminding you that very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Why then do introverts feel guilty for celebrating these moments? Society often champions extroversion, pushing the narrative that socializing is key to happiness. However, for introverts, happiness might look like an unplanned quiet day where they can recharge and reflect. So next time your plans fall through, ask yourself, what truly brings me joy? Is it the noisy chaos of a crowded room, or the sweet solitude of an evening spent in reflection? Let this be a reminder that it's okay to embrace your introverted nature. Canceled plans aren't just minor daily victories. They are opportunities to reconnect with your inner self and the quiet joys that life offers. This moment of pause is not only acceptable but necessary for your well-being. It's a chance to live true to your nature and find happiness in your own unique way. Remember, embracing who you truly are is the cornerstone of a serene and fulfilled life. Thank you for joining today's video. Before we move forward, I'd like to express my gratitude for your engagement in our community. Please feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments, or simply post, "I am a newbie," if this is your first time here, or "I am a Stoic," if you're a returning viewer. Your participation truly inspires us. Shall we proceed on this journey together? Number 6. Online interactions or texting instead of talking on the phone. Imagine you're an introvert. You find comfort in your own company and prefer intimate gatherings over large social events. Now, let's talk about something that might resonate with you. The preference for online interactions or texting rather than talking on the phone. It's often misunderstood, isn't it? People might label you as antisocial, but that's far from the truth. In reality, you simply thrive in environments where you feel comfortable and safe. Why is talking on the phone so draining for you? Well, it's not about being shy or not knowing what to say. Rather, communicating via texts or online allows you to feel less exposed, giving you the space to thoughtfully craft your responses at your own pace. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This aligns perfectly with the introvert's approach to communication, finding happiness in thoughtful solitude rather than the hurried exchange of phone conversations. Moreover, the ease of exiting an online conversation compared to a phone call is a subtle yet significant relief for you. There's no pressure to continuously engage or sound particularly witty or interesting. This is crucial because, as an introvert, you probably despise being put on the spot, a common occurrence during phone calls that demand immediate responses. Now let me ask you, have you ever felt that sigh of relief when you switched a planned phone call to a text conversation? How did that make you feel? Did it make you more willing to open up and share because you had more control over the interaction? This preference isn't just about comfort. It's a strategic choice that empowers you to communicate in a way that aligns with your natural inclinations. By embracing this method of communication, you not only protect your energy, but also enhance the quality of your interactions. Each message you send is a reflection of your thoughtful nature, carefully composed and considerate. This isn't just a tactic, it's a profound way to honor your personality and communicate authentically. So, the next time someone suggests a phone call, remember that it's perfectly okay to suggest texting instead. After all, true communication isn't about the medium, but the connection it fosters. What do you think? Does this resonate with your experiences? Let's continue this conversation and delve deeper into understanding the unique preferences that shape our interactions. Number 7. Being alone in public places. Contrary to what one might assume, many introverts cherish the paradox of being alone in bustling public places. This affinity may appear counterintuitive at first glance, but there lies a profound simplicity and beauty in it. To an introvert, such environments offer the perfect backdrop for a harmonious blend of solitude and society. They can immerse themselves in their own world, be it through the melodies flowing from their headphones, the intriguing plot of a novel, or the creative process of drafting a blog post, while still feeling a part of the larger mosaic of humanity. It's not about isolation, but rather about finding a personal oasis of tranquility in a sea of activity. As Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." This sentiment encapsulates the introvert's love for public solitude. They don't seek to be invisible, but instead strive to coexist peacefully with the surrounding energy, observing life's theater without becoming an actor in it. Imagine an introvert seated on a park bench, lost in thought while the world continues unabated around them. Here, they are not an outsider, but a silent observer, their presence blending seamlessly into the fabric of the place. They watch life unfold as they reflect, plan, or simply exist, untouched by the demands of interaction. This setting allows them to recharge, offering a unique form of engagement with the world that aligns with their introspective nature. In our hyper-connected, fast-paced modern lives, finding moments of such peaceful introspection is invaluable. For introverts, these moments are not just pleasant, they're essential, allowing them to maintain balance and inner peace amidst external chaos. To those who resonate with this, I offer a piece of advice. Cherish these moments of solitude in public. They are your gateway to self-discovery and inner tranquility, providing a rare perspective on the world while fostering a deeper connection with oneself. Thus, while they may go unnoticed, introverts in public spaces are engaging in a profound act of self-care and observation. They teach us that one can be alone without being lonely, and that sometimes the best way to find oneself is to become a spectator to the world's endless stories. Number 8. When it rains. When the sky darkens and the clouds deliver their promise with gentle raindrops tapping at the window, it creates a certain magic for introverts. There's something deeply soothing about the rhythm of rain. It's as if each drop carries away the hustle and bustle of everyday life, leaving behind a tranquil silence that wraps around them like a warm blanket. This natural symphony offers not just a reprieve from the noise of the world, but also an intimate ambiance that fosters deep reflection and creativity. Imagine this scene. It's a chilly evening. The rain is gently drumming against the roof, and you're nestled in your favorite nook. The rest of the world fades away as you cradle a steaming cup of tea, its warmth seeping into your hands, and lose yourself in the pages of a captivating novel. Here, in this secluded moment, you find a peaceful solitude that is both rare and necessary, a moment where time seems to stand still. Now, why does this setting appeal so profoundly to an introvert? It's the perfect blend of cozy isolation and sensory minimalism, creating an environment where one can turn inward and recharge. The act of reading not only allows an escape from reality, but also an exploration into varied emotional landscapes and intellectual realms. Each story offers a chance to experience life from different perspectives, fostering empathy and understanding. Consider a modern-day scenario where you've had a particularly taxing week filled with meetings, deadlines, and social demands. The weekend arrives, bringing with it a soothing rainstorm. How would you choose to spend this time? Does the idea of shutting out the world and diving into a literary adventure seem like the perfect retreat? By embracing such moments, introverts tap into a profound inner peace and contentment. This practice isn't just about enjoying solitude. It's about rediscovering oneself and replenishing the mental energy spent in navigating the often overwhelming social world. So, let's reflect together. What simple joys in life provide you with similar moments of peace? How can you incorporate these into your daily routine to ensure you maintain a balanced and fulfilling life? In our journey through life, especially in the fast-paced rhythm of modern society, it's vital to recognize and cherish these personal sanctuaries. They are not mere escapes, but essential parts of our mental and emotional well-being. By acknowledging and prioritizing these needs, you not only honor your introverted nature, but also cultivate a resilience that supports your overall happiness and productivity. In the end, the lesson here is clear. Never underestimate the power of a quiet moment and a good book on a rainy day. These are the times when, if you listen closely, you can hear your own thoughts and feel your soul replenish. Let us all find our rain. Let us all find our peace. Number 9. Meaningful conversations. Have you ever noticed how some people, often the quieter ones in the room, seem to shine in one-on-one interactions? Introverts, despite their reputation for being less social, deeply cherish the chance to engage in meaningful conversations. They're not drawn to small talk or casual chit-chat. Instead, they thrive on dialogues rich with substance and depth. Why is this, you might wonder? Well, it's because these moments of deep connection offer more than just an exchange of words. They provide a platform for genuine understanding and shared wisdom. Introverts value discussions that touch on topics of significance, those that stir the mind and provoke thoughtful reflection. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation that felt particularly profound or impactful? For introverts, these aren't just enjoyable, they're essential. They prefer to delve into subjects that matter, exploring complex ideas or sharing personal experiences that resonate on a deeper level. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This sentiment captures the introvert's approach to conversations. They seek authenticity and depth, aiming to learn and grow from each interaction. These meaningful conversations are not merely a way to pass time, but a path to connection and understanding. They listen intently, not just hearing but truly comprehending what is being shared. This thoughtful engagement is a form of respect, a silent acknowledgement of the value of what the other person has to say. Now think about your own experiences. When was the last time you had a conversation that touched your soul, that made you feel understood or brought you new insights? How did it make you feel? Introverts find such discussions rejuvenating. They're an opportunity to connect on a level that transcends the mundane aspects of daily life. Through these exchanges, they not only share their own insights but also absorb new knowledge, which is a beautiful aspect of human interaction. As we explore the quiet power of introverts in conversation, it becomes clear that their reserved nature isn't a barrier to communication, but a gateway to deeper interaction. They remind us that behind the facade of social niceties lies a world of rich intellectual exchange and genuine connection. So, next time you engage with someone who might be quietly observing from the sidelines, consider inviting them into a meaningful conversation. Who knows what insights await on the other side of a simple hello? What kind of conversations do you find most fulfilling? Have you ever considered how these interactions could be affecting your understanding of the world and yourself? Number 10. Solo projects. Introverts often find a profound sense of fulfillment in solo projects, a preference that aligns seamlessly with the Stoic pursuit of self-sufficiency and personal growth. These ventures allow introverts to tap into their creative wellsprings and exercise their independence, achieving a tangible sense of accomplishment upon their completion. Whether crafting a novel, producing a video, or designing a personal website, such activities offer the introvert not just a retreat from the social world but a fortress of solitude where they can govern their small kingdom without interference. This inclination towards autonomy is beautifully captured in a quote by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "If you wish to be a writer, right. Here, Epictetus underscores the Stoic value of action in pursuit of personal philosophy, mirroring the introvert's journey through solo projects. In these quiet endeavors, introverts are not merely passing time. They are actively engaging in a dialogue with their inner selves. Each project becomes a canvas upon which they paint their thoughts and feelings, a process that is deeply introspective and inherently Stoic. Moreover, these projects are more than just tasks. They are a vital form of self-expression and self-direction. In the modern context, where autonomy in the workplace can often feel compromised by incessant teamwork and collaborative demands, the ability to undertake and steer a project single-handedly is a significant boon. It allows the introvert to remain true to their vision, steering clear of the often muddied waters of group consensus, which can dilute original ideas and stifle the unique contributions of a solitary thinker. Stoicism teaches the value of understanding and controlling one's sphere of influence, and solo projects fit neatly within this doctrine. They enable the introvert to control their environment, manage their objectives, and dictate their pace, all critical aspects that contribute to a fulfilling work experience. By embracing the Stoic principle that we should focus only on those things within our power, introverts can find solo projects not only rewarding, but also a philosophical affirmation of their way of being. In crafting content for men aged 30 to 65 who are exploring the intersections of introversion and Stoicism, it is crucial to relate these concepts not just theoretically but practically. Offering examples of how solo projects can improve skills, boost confidence, and enhance personal satisfaction can be instrumental. For instance, the story of a middle-aged man rediscovering his passion for painting after years in a demanding managerial role can serve as a powerful metaphor for reclaiming one's individuality and creative freedom. This narrative can inspire others to embark on similar journeys, reinforcing the message with real-life applicability and resonance. In conclusion, as our society increasingly values individuality alongside collaboration, the introverted Stoic finds in solo projects a dual opportunity: to grow personally and to contribute uniquely. By fostering environments where such projects are not just possible but encouraged, we pave the way for a richer, more diverse professional landscape. Thus, introverts can not only survive but thrive by integrating the wisdom of ancient philosophy into the fabric of modern life, a testament to the timeless relevance of Stoic principles. Number 11. Having a quiet space to retreat to. For introverts, the allure of a quiet, personal space to retreat to is incomparable. Imagine a corner of the office barely touched by the usual hustle, or a cozy nook at home where the world's clamor can't reach. These sanctuaries offer more than just silence. They provide a safe haven where introverts can shield themselves from the overwhelming barrage of day-to-day interactions that sap their energy. You see, introverts aren't just people who prefer solitude for its own sake. Rather, they have a profound need to withdraw periodically to recharge their mental batteries. This regular retreat isn't merely a preference, it's essential. It's their way of restoring balance and sanity in a world that never seems to stop talking. The tranquility of a personal space isn't just enjoyable, it's fundamentally satisfying. Consider Sarah, a graphic designer in a bustling advertising agency. Amidst the cacophony of constant meetings and endless phone calls, she finds solace in her small, plant-filled office corner. This space, with its gentle greenery and soft, ambient music, becomes her psychological lifeline. It's here that Sarah not only recovers from the demands of her job, but also finds the creativity that her work necessitates. Her quiet corner isn't just a physical space, it's a portal to her inner world. Now think about your own life. Is there a special place where you go to escape and reconnect with yourself? How does this space reflect your personality and needs? As we delve into the significance of these personal retreats, it's crucial to acknowledge the deeper lesson they offer. For introverts, and perhaps for all of us, Creating and respecting such spaces can be a profound act of self-care. It teaches us the importance of setting boundaries and honoring our own limits. In a world that often pushes us towards constant connection, knowing when to step back is a skill that cannot be undervalued. So what can we take away from this discussion? Whether you identify as an introvert or not, there's immense value in finding and maintaining a personal sanctuary. It's not just about escaping the noise. It's about discovering where our true strengths lie. In solitude, we find the clarity and energy necessary to navigate the complexities of modern life. How will you create and use your personal retreat to enhance your life and well-being? As we conclude our exploration of the unique aspects that introverts secretly love, it's essential to reflect on how these insights can enhance our understanding of ourselves and others. Whether you're an introvert discovering more about your intrinsic qualities or an extrovert, gaining a deeper appreciation for the introverted friends in your life, embracing these differences can lead to greater personal growth and happiness. Remember, Stoicism,